Before we dive into today's mission, if you're enjoying this journey through history and conspiracy, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Every new recruit strengthens the Brotherhood. Now, let's continue our story. With the traitor in our ranks dealt with, it's time for our real mission. Our target? A man named Tamir, and for that, we must ride to Damascus. Luckily, the game does us a favor and lets us travel in style on horseback. That's right, we're finally getting some horse parkour action. As we journey, we come across various viewpoints, high places we need to climb to reveal the map. Because, of course, an assassin's greatest skill isn't just killing, it's synchronized sightseeing. Upon reaching Damascus, it quickly becomes clear that walking through the front gate won't be easy. The city guards are on high alert, and unless we want to start a fight before we even find our target, we need to be a bit more creative. So how do we get inside? Simple, we help the oppressed. By rescuing civilians from being harassed by guards, we gain the trust of local groups who can help us slip through the gates unnoticed. Once inside, the beauty of Damascus is undeniable. But I'm not here to admire the architecture, I have a mission. Before we can take Tamir down, we need to know where he'll be. And that means good old-fashioned eavesdropping. One listen in on some gossip in the marketplace, and it turns out that Tamir isn't just an arms dealer, he's trying to monopolize the entire trade. He works for a dangerous group and has spies everywhere. After collecting enough intel, I report back to Rafik, the local bureau leader. He listens, nods, and finally gives me the green light. The hunt is on. I make my way to the market, where Tamir is in a heated argument with one of his workers. The worker tries to explain that they're producing as many weapons as possible, but Tamir is furious. Then, without warning, he stabs the man in front of everyone. No hesitation. No mercy, just pure ruthlessness. And that's when I know this man deserves what's coming. I wait for the perfect moment. The crowd is distracted, the guards aren't looking. I strike. Tamir doesn't even see it coming. As he collapses to the ground, gasping for breath, he looks at me, not with fear, but with contempt. You think this changes anything? You are blind. I am but one cog in a much greater machine. My brothers will come for you. He smirks, knowing something I don't. But I don't let fear show. I simply whisper back, then let them come. I close his eyes, and just like that, Tamir is dead. But something tells me, this is only the beginning. With proof of my kill, I return to Rafik, who congratulates me on a job well done. The Brotherhood's work continues, but before I can process it all, the world around me glitches. The animus flickers, and suddenly I'm back in the lab. Vidic and Lucy are waiting. Apparently, I need to rest before continuing my journey. But first, I decide to talk to Lucy. She doesn't say much, but one thing is clear: time is running out. Before I sleep, I overhear Vidic talking. He speaks of a new world order, a future free from chaos, with absolute peace. Sounds nice, right? But the more I listen, the more I realize they don't want peace, they want control. And somehow, an assassin from 1,000 years ago is the key to it all. After a brief rest, I'm thrown back into the animus. I wake up in Masyaf, once again standing before Mualim. He acknowledges my success, but reminds me that I still have much to learn. He refuses to tell me more about Tamir, but instead, gives me 2 new targets. My next missions will take me to the cities of Jerusalem and Acre. But what dark truths are waiting for me there? That is a story for the next episode. And that's it for today's adventure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Do you think the assassins are really fighting for peace? Or is there something more? Until next time, stay in the shadows. Or, just don't get caught.